Kamusta kayo? I hope you are all doing fine and well. For those of you who are new, my name is Chichi and I do share information about our life experiences here in New Zealand, and I do also share updates with regards Immigration New Zealand news. For today, I'll be sharing with you a type of visa which will allow you to permanently stay here in New Zealand. I have been receiving questions from my friends and also in the comment section on how it is possible to migrate and live permanently here in New Zealand. There are actually different types of visa that may allow you to stay here in New Zealand permanently. However, today I'll be focusing on the skilled migrant category resident visa. What is a skilled migrant category resident visa? This visa is specific to people who have the skills to contribute and promote the economic growth of New Zealand. If you are granted with this visa, you are allowed to stay here to live, work, or study indefinitely. Also, if you are given the chance to apply for residency, you may include your partner and your dependent children aged 24 and under. Single, with no children, and who are fully dependent to their parents or the resident visa applicant. I'm pretty sure you're curious on how this visa works. Immigration New Zealand uses a points-based system to assess expressions of interest, or what they call EOIs. The application process is divided into two. Stage 1, which includes your submission of an expression of interest and Immigration New Zealand's invitation for residency. And stage 2 is when you do submit your application for residency and when Immigration New Zealand makes their decision about your application. With the EOIs, there is a points indicator on the website that you can actually use to give you an idea on how many score or how many points you can actually claim before you submit your EOI. To get into the pool, you must have at least 100 points. However, EOIs with 160 points at least are the only ones being selected, which usually happens every 2 weeks. So when you go to New Zealand Immigration's website, you'd be able to search for points indicator for skilled migrant expression of interest. Under that, you'll see age, skilled employment, qualifications, work experience, and partner. If you've met the skilled migrant expression of interest selection threshold, Immigration New Zealand will invite you to apply for residency. Just a little tip: when you do submit your application, doesn't matter what type of visa it is, make sure that you do provide all supporting documents. Because as of the moment, upon checking, under skilled migrant, it is stated that 50% of applications are completed around 31 months. When it comes to age, the younger you are, the higher the points you can get. It is also the same with your qualifications. The higher the level, the higher the score you get, as well as with work experience. The longer you've worked in that field, the higher points you get. With recognized qualification, if you didn't study here in New Zealand, you would need to have NZQA, or the New Zealand Qualification Authority, to assess your certificate or your diploma. With skilled employment, whether you are currently working in New Zealand as a skilled employee or if you've been offered by an employer, you would need to provide Immigration New Zealand a written employment contract or your written employment agreement. On top of that, you would need to ask your employer to provide you with NZ1235, or what they call the Employer Supplementary Form, Skilled Migrant Category. Please expect Immigration New Zealand will require you to submit evidences related to your occupational registration, if that is applicable to you, your qualification, and also your work experiences. And if you will be including your partner in your residency application, New Zealand Immigration will require that your partner speaks the same level as you do. To confirm that this is the case, they will be requiring for you to provide evidence of their English test. Please visit the website to know which tests are accepted by New Zealand Immigration, and make sure that the test result has not been over 2 years. Now let's talk about how Immigration New Zealand assesses your work to be skilled. Your occupation will be considered skilled if the description of that occupation matches the description in ANSCO. ANSCO is Australian and New Zealand Standard Classification of Occupation. Your occupation will be assessed as skilled if it is under ANSCO skill level 1, 2, 3, and if this occupation closely matches the description in the website, and if you are earning at least $27 per hour. Also, if your job is under skill level 4 and 5 and this occupation matches the description in the ANSCO website, and if you are earning at least $40.50 per hour. And lastly, if your occupation does not match with any ANSCO description, but you are earning at least $40.50 per hour, then your occupation may be considered as skilled. And for you to have a good look on ANSCO's occupation list and skill levels, you may visit the Australian Bureau of Statistics website. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I was able to share a good amount of information to those of you who are aspiring residents of New Zealand. And to make sure that you don't miss on anything, I'll be putting in the links of the websites in the description box. And once again, thank you very much for all your support, everybody. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And of course, comment down below. Have a lovely day. Take care always. Bye.